Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've been wanting to talk about this for ages, and now that a friend finally got one, we can dive into his experience. Quick note before we begin, there's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details.
Starting things off, our first reviewer gives us their perspective.
This reviewer has been riding this scooter for a few weeks now, racking up a decent amount of mileage according to its built-in display. Since they don't drive and prefer to avoid crowded public transportation, this scooter has become their main mode of transportation around the city. They wanted to share their experiences with it so far. Assembly was fairly straightforward since the scooter arrived mostly assembled in a huge box. The reviewer only had to attach the front wheel and handlebars using the included tools. They also immediately started charging the battery while assembling the rest. Although the box had a hole in it upon arrival, the only damage was a slightly bent part that was easily fixed. The gears needed tuning out of the box, so they took it to a local bike shop to have everything professionally checked and adjusted. The motor has multiple assist levels, ranging from no motor assistance at all to full power. The throttle can be used in any mode except the one with no assist. Even though it's not the most powerful motor on the market, it's more than adequate for daily use, easily reaching the top speed on flat ground. The motor is also surprisingly quiet. The battery takes about 6 hours to fully charge from empty, but the reviewer hasn't fully drained it yet, even after longer rides using mostly electric power. The scooter is equipped with gears. After the bike shop tuned them, the gears shifted smoothly and silently. However, the reviewer feels like the gear ratio could be higher. Even in the highest gear at top speed, they feel like they're pedaling too fast. The suspension is not great. While the front suspension fork seems decent with adjustable stiffness, the rear wheel feels harsh on even minor bumps. It's fine for smooth roads, but it's not suitable for serious off-road riding. The scooter originally came with mechanically actuated disc brakes. The reviewer found that they required more force than the...
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer initially spent months researching before settling on this bike, searching for an electric model that offered the best value for the money. Ultimately, the decision came down to a few key factors. This client was impressed by the value, the classic mountain bike aesthetic, the availability of both pedal assist and throttle options, and the impressive speed and range it offered. The gears, both manual and electronic, and the moderate standover height suitable for a shorter rider were also appealing. Online reviews generally placed it among the best in its class. Some initial concerns included the lack of a cargo rack, reports of poor manufacturer support, and assembly challenges. Assembly took a little over an hour and was generally straightforward, though the manual could have been better organized with clearer instructions and illustrations. Figuring out how to power on the display and remove a shipping guard also required some internet searching. However, the display itself is fantastic for a bike in this price range, providing battery power, speed, gear level, and mileage information. The reviewer was able to adjust the settings, including switching from kilometers per hour to miles per hour after finding instructions online. The geometry of this scooter is perfect for our reviewer's height, and the handling is excellent for general use. While it's marketed as a mountain bike, it's more of a hybrid, best suited for light off-road use. Pedal assist and throttle are responsive, reaching top speed quickly, and the bike handles well on flats and corners. It rides comfortably over minor bumps, and the battery life has lived up to expectations, even on longer rides. This client later ended up purchasing a second unit and is still happy with it, praising its smooth and fast ride. They have taken it off-road, and it has handled everything so far.
Wonderful. Now, let's explore the feedback from our next reviewer.
This reviewer wanted to share their experience with this scooter, and overall they're thrilled with it. Their family enjoys biking and they were looking for something convenient for short trips and eco-friendly. They found this scooter to be excellent. Assembly was straightforward. All it took was tightening a few parts and adjusting the handlebar and seat to the right height. They specifically noted that the seat is large and comfortable. It's also surprisingly light, foldable, and easy to carry around. The 20-inch fat tires make for a very stable ride, especially on wet or loose surfaces. Our reviewer also appreciated the 7 adjustable speeds with Shimano gears. The smart monitor on the left handlebar displays speed, distance, battery life, and power levels. Resetting the data is simple too, just a press of a couple buttons. There are 2 riding modes, a standard exercise mode without electric power and an electric power-assisted mode. They found the latter especially helpful, making riding faster and easier, particularly when going uphill. It saves time on their journeys. The scooter has suspension forks, which made them feel safe and comfortable even on uneven roads or when going over curbs. They also found the disc brakes responsive. Charging the battery takes around 7-8 hours. While they haven't tested the full range on pure electric mode, they mentioned the battery lasts longer than their previous scooter, as they usually use both modes depending on the situation. Overall, this client is completely in love with this scooter. It has a fashionable look and provides a lot of convenience. They would highly recommend it to others.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. See you next time.